Peace in a real way. Through observation, I'm wondering if self-love, quote unquote, is the new shield for the dirty religion of vanity. You know, like, yes, it is healthy for one to have esteem about themselves, belief in themselves and their abilities. But there's a thing right now where people are trying to pawn off aesthetics and make it seem as if it's I guess like some body positive confidence when it doesn't feel that way. Like, that's the thing about human beings. This existence is a feeling game, and not feeling like emotions. Feeling as in sensory. We can identify when someone is being genuine or not. That's why when somebody is talking to you and there's like some bullshit involved, you might not be able to put the finger on it, but you can feel it intrinsically. Like, oh, something about what this thing is talking about is not on the up and up. And because of that, I don't think I want to be involved in whatever his game is. And that's kind of what I'm feeling in regard to this new, everybody's beautiful thing. Like, I really wish for some balance in this world. So, like nobody's regular. Nobody's just an average looking person. Like, you either a supermodel or you're just like, I guess ain't no in between. Everybody's a supermodel. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. And it's like, if everybody's beautiful, that means nobody's beautiful. Because you just toppled the scale. You just trumped the entire scale. So now, exceptional doesn't truly exist anymore because you've saturated the market. I don't know. We're in an interesting place. And don't get me wrong, I know that, I don't know, even that's a little bit suspect. Like, people say, everybody has their idea of beauty. That's not really true. It's not really true. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, me personally, like, I like unconventionally attractive kind of women. Like, the women that you might see me with, like, for all intents and purposes, some people might think they fucking ugly. But if I were to point out certain things about them, you would see just how attractive they truly are. Like, you know what I mean? I like the way, I don't know, that could be the artist in me too. Like, my eye might be a different type of way where, like, I like how things come together sometimes. That they can be different and come together and it'll be appealing to me. I don't know. That's how I realize I don't really have a type. Because, one, even what I perceive as to be, or what one would perceive as to be my type, they don't particularly perceive me to be their type. So I can only get who like me, and the women who like me, there's no real through line to how they look. There is no, one tribe or particular look of woman who attracted to me. You know what I'm saying? And already, and also it's already been established that we all like the same people. Like, beauty is not really subjective. Everybody can agree on who's handsome and who's not. And if you got to go into the little intricacies of trying to explain why a person is handsome or beautiful, then that probably means they're not. But yeah, just the whole vanity thing is really, it's going crazy right now. And me personally, like, I'm a fan on a certain level. Like, if you can sell your vanity, go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? Because it's a transient thing. So like, say you were young and exceptionally beautiful. Go ahead and do, say if you can do your modeling thing. See if you can, do some sponsorship. See if you can turn that affinity people have for your aesthetic into something worthwhile monetarily. You know what I mean? Because the first thing to go is the looks. You know what I mean? So cash in as soon as you can, but it's just like you have the weirdest people trying to like you got everyday average motherfuckers now getting like Brazilian butt lifts and shit now. Like, that's weird as hell. Like, ma'am, you are a janitor. What do you need? Like, who are you trying to attract? A rapper? Where are you going to see the rapper? You a janitor at the school. Like, y'all never going to cross paths because you work at the school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't be in the circles where, I don't know, where that thing is going to help you. Your life didn't steer you in that way. Your decision making didn't steer you in that area. So, okay, you got a stable job as a school janitor, and it affords you enough money to where you can get this surgery. But it, like, now that you got this surgery, like, do you feel better about yourself? You know what I'm saying? Did it do what you wanted it to do? Or is it, was it just for you to, I don't know, I guess shit on your female counterparts, maybe? Because it ain't for guys. We've established that, even though y'all try to blame us for every fucking thing. It's already been established that the shit that y'all do for y'all, towards y'all looks and all that, has nothing to do with us. Because we don't like that shit. So y'all just be competing amongst us, yourselves. And then when it doesn't land you where it wants to land you, then you want to blame it on man. But yeah, that vanity shit is weird. It's like looking online, everybody's handle is like pretty girl this, sexy girl that, titties all propped up in the picture, OnlyFans link. I guess but if a man was to reduce you to that, you would cry foul and claim objectification. When in reality, you objectify yourselves, And then, it's like a game of playing pretend. Like, nobody, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to be the bearer of bad news. Nobody wants to walk around and just pull the pin out of anybody else's dream or bubble or whatever it is. Like, you know, like my cousin was online the other day and she was putting up some jokes and shit about, you know, all you guys from this area, you know, the Jamaicans or the Puerto Rican. She was going in on a bunch of different people. Like, and nothing serious. It was all in light humor, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like she said, yeah, you know, y'all guys always talking about y'all like bad bitches, but when I look at y'all baby moms, you know, they be looking bad or something like that, something along them lines. And that was the one that stood out to me because I'm like, damn, you one of them though. Like, we gotta be, that's what I mean, like, we gotta be careful. Like, she said that shit as if she was exempt. You one of them baby moms though. Like, what you think you look like? Your heyday ain't right now, baby girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You don't let them holding back this. Like, but, you know, I wouldn't say that because, you know, one, I'm not going to be the one to try to embarrass nobody on fucking Facebook. But it's just interesting. Like, she thinks she's exempt from that. That's why she said it. Like, she said that shit like she is laughing at the guys who have these baby moms. But it can't be that funny if you're one of those baby moms. Or can it? Like, you laughing at, yeah, nah. In any event. But, yeah, man, like the handles will be like, yeah, you know, pretty such and such, sexy such and such, and, you know, OnlyFans link here, and it's like, how Patrice O'Neal said it right. He said, if there was a nightclub, right, called Bad Bitches Only, and if you was a bad bitch, they just let you in. You don't even have to stand in line. But if you're not a bad bitch, they get to smack you upside your head with a metal bat. Would you go stand in line? And that's how you know, like, where y'all really stand in regard to, like, what you think you really look like. You know what I'm saying? What you really think you look like. Where your vanity really stands. Or is it just, you know, you're saying these things because you feel like you're supposed to have this esteem, you're supposed to have this confidence. But, I mean, it's just weird because as a man, right, I'm okay. I'm handsome, I suppose. You know, I cleaned up okay. You know, I got a bit of a gut. I don't exercise as much as I probably should. You know, I'm pretty strong. I'm fairly healthy. You know what I mean? I'm no fucking picture of medical specimen hood or nothing, but, you know, I'm fucking average. Now, from where I'm at, say Philadelphia and the surrounding areas, I might be about a 7, 6. You know what I mean? But when you go to where the pretty people are, because there are places in the world where the pretty people go to sell their motherfucking vanity, like Hollywood. You know what I mean? LA, pretty people go to LA, pretty people go to Miami, pretty people go to Houston. Some pretty people go to Atlanta. Some pretty people go to New York for Fashion Week. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty people go to Paris. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's places for the pretty people. So, like, you gotta keep that shit in motherfucking context. Like, if you consider yourself to be a bad one in Philly, in Miami, you might be a motherfucking 3. In Brazil, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? You might not even fucking show up on the fucking scale. Like, but so like that should be included in your behavior. I think it will make you more appealing. Your your view in reality of reality. It would just make you more appealing. It would make you seem sane. And you seeming sane would automatically make you more attractive. As opposed to you running around talking about you fucking, you know. Like, I was in this group chat and this girl did that shit like, somebody brought up, they was like, yeah, you know, like a Philly dime is like a Miami 3 or a Miami 4 or something like that. And, you know, that's just real shit. And one of the girls in the group chat was like, well, not me. You know what I mean? That's true for other people, not me, not my cute ass. And, you know, you okay. You know, average light skinned little bitch. Like, but you ain't special. Like, it applies for you too. Like, if we was to take you to the strip where the beautiful people are, well, nobody really pay no attention to you. You can't get us in the club free. You know what I'm saying? You're not a universal bad one. There's some universal bad ones. Like, these bitches' faces and bodies is coupons. You know what I'm saying? We take them places and everybody gets some shit free. You're not one of them. You know what I'm saying? You might be the cutest in your crew type of deal. But if you are, then, like, you know, ain't no telling what your motherfucking crew look like. But I'm just saying, we need to inject a dose of reality. Like, it's weird because it's like, by entertaining, I don't know, it seems like everything they think is fantasy. Like, everything's fantasy. And if you don't play along, then, like, you're the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I don't want to be that guy, but it's just like, that shit is tiresome after a while. Like, because you, as the man, you're the anchor. Like, it's weird because it's like, they can't just play pretend by themselves. They gotta impose that shit on you too. Like, it's not fun unless you are a part of the shit or something. And I think that's the tiresome part. That's the exhausting part. Like, I don't mind you playing pretend and, you know, but you want me to be involved. And that shit is like painstaking. Like, so then, you know, if you're want to parade around like you're this beautiful person, and then I, you know, ask you a simple question like, you know, what time the store opens or some shit like that, you're gonna treat me as if you're that beautiful person interacting with whatever the fuck I'm supposed to be in your pretend world. But that's not the real world. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't deserve the attitude that you're about to bestow upon me because you are the fucking delusional. Like, I don't know. We in for it, boy. We definitely in for it. Peace.